I love this style of questions because it proves that simple challenges can still test sharp thinking. You're presented with Octagon, which is broken down into 8 sections, and each section has a number inside. The numbers are 24, 95, 45, 47, 2, 4, 1, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices: A2, B3, C5, or D7. The pattern here is very simple, but it's not obvious. Take a close look at this octagon. You have 2-digit numbers on the left side and single-digit numbers on the right. Each single-digit number is calculated as the difference of digits of the double-digit number. In fact, it equals the difference of the larger minus smaller digits of the number directly opposite to it. Let's look at the example. You have 24 on one side and 2 on the other side. 24 consists of 4 and 2. 4 minus 2 equals 2, and that's why you see 2 at 1 o'clock. 9 minus 5 equals 4. 5 minus 4 equals 1. And now it's the magic time to calculate the missing number. 7 minus 4 equals 3, and the correct answer here is choice B, 3. This is an amazing question because it helps switch your brain from automatic mode into a problem-solving mode. 2 people started the same company on the same day, have the same job title, and own equal shares, but they are not the only owners. How is that possible? A. One person resigned. B. Company has 3 equal partners. C. They work for different companies. And D. One owns no shares. Well, the trick here is that 2 people can have identical ownership positions without being the only 2 owners, because there is a third partner who also exists. The easiest way to visualize this is to draw a circle representing the company and divide it into 3 equal sections. 2 sections belong to 2 people mentioned in the question, while the third belongs to another partner, showing that they own equal shares but are not the only owners. That's why the correct answer here is choice B. The company has 3 equal partners. This question is a wonderful example of how assessment tests can hide a clever challenge inside a very simple situation. An employee looks at the company laptop and says, "I have no assistants, but the person assigned to this laptop reports directly to me." Who is assigned to this laptop? A. The employee's supervisor. B. One of the employee's direct reports. C. A customer. Or D. The company's owner. To solve it, let's better understand the question. The employee says the laptop is assigned to the person who reports directly to me, which means that the person works under the employee and is part of their team. The phrase "I have no assistants" is a distraction because a direct report does not have to be an assistant. Let's try to visualize this. We have an employee at the top of the small team chart and we place the laptop user directly below them. The person below reports to the employee, which makes them a direct report, even though they are not an assistant. That's why the correct answer here is choice B, one of the employee's direct reports. I enjoy questions like this because they make you pause, compare, and then suddenly see the answer. Maya made more sales than Daniel. Daniel made more sales than Priya. Who made the fewest sales? A. Maya, B. Daniel, C. Priya, or D. Cannot determine. Interesting question, don't you think so? Let's see if we can solve it together. Let's start with what we know. Maya made more sales than Daniel, and Daniel made more sales than Priya. This means that the order from the highest to the lowest is Maya, Daniel, and then Priya. So Priya made the fewest sales, and that's why the correct answer here is choice C, Priya. Let me share with you a tricky question which tests your analytical skills. You're presented with 8 matrices, 3x3 matrices. Each matrix has a shaded areas, and different numbers of those shaded areas in each matrix. 9th matrix is missing. Your goal is to determine the pattern and select your answer out of 4 possible choices: A, B, C, and D. To solve this cool challenge, we first need to detect the pattern. Let's try to find the pattern row by row. In the first row, the blue boxes form a diagonal pattern. In the first matrix, there is one blue box in the top left. In the second matrix, there are two blue boxes going diagonally. And in the third matrix, three blue boxes going diagonally. So moving from left to right, each matrix adds one more blue box in the same direction. Now let's look at the second row. In the first matrix, there is one blue box in the top left. In the second matrix, there are two blue boxes going downward. And in the third matrix, there are three blue boxes going downward. So this row builds a vertical line on the left side. Now let's apply the same idea to the third row. In the first matrix, there is one blue box in the bottom right. In the second matrix, there are two blue boxes moving left across from the bottom row. And in the missing image, there should be three blue boxes across the bottom row. That matches option A. So the pattern is, each row builds a line by adding one blue square at a time. And the correct answer here is choice A. A store sold 120 items on Monday and then 150 on Tuesday. What percent did sales increase? First, let's find the increase. 150 minus 120 equals 30 more items. Percent increase is 30 divided by 120 equals 0.25 and equals 25%. And the correct answer here is choice A, 25%. Can you determine the pattern and the next number? 3, 6, 7, 14, 15, and then comes the missing number. The pattern here is multiplied by 2, plus 1, multiplied by 2 again, plus 1 again, so after 15, the next step is multiplied by 2, which would mean that the next number is 15 multiplied by 2 and equals 30. The other options are wrong, because they don't match the required multiplied by 2 step after 15, and the correct answer here is choice B. This amazing question appears almost on every test. How many times does the digit 7 appears between 1 and 100? A. 10, B. 19, C. 20, or D. 21? To solve this, let's count how many times the digit 7 appears from 1 to 100. First, look at the ones place. The digit 7 appears in the ones place in 7, 17, 27, 37, 47, 57, 67, 77, 87, and 97. That is total of 10 times. Now let's look at the tens place. The digit 7 appears in the tens place in 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, and 79. That's also 10 times. Now add them all together. 10 plus 10 equals 20. One important detail is that 77 counts twice, because it has two 7s, one in the tens place and one in the ones place. So the digit 7 appears 20 times between 1 and 100. And the correct answer here is choice C, 20. Stone matches the number 58,134. What would be the matching number for the notes? Let's take a close look. What we're given is that the stone matches the numbers 58134, which means that each letter in the word stone matches a specific digit. Let's match the letters in the order. S matches 5, T matches 8, O matches 1, N matches 3, and E matches 4. Now we need to find the code for the notes. The word notes uses the same letters as stone, but the letters are arranged in a different order. So if we replace each letter in notes with the matching digits, we'll get N matches 3, O matches 1, T matches 8, E matches 4, and S matches 5. The key idea is to match each letter to the digit first, and then rearrange the digits based on the new word. Since stone and notes have the same letters, this is a letter position coding question, not a match calculation. This is why notes equal 31,845, and the correct answer here is choice A. A file has 2,400 rows. You review 15% of them. How many rows did you review? 10% of 2400 is 240, and 5% is 120. So 15% would be 240 plus 120 in equals 360. And the correct answer here is choice C. A recipe uses 3 cups of water for 2 cups of rice. How much water is needed for 6 cups of rice? The ratio is 3 water to 2 rice. So to calculate water, we need to divide 3 by 2 and multiply it by rice. So for 6 rice, we need to divide 3 by 2 multiplied by 6 and equals 9 cups. And the correct answer here is choice C. The rule moves the first letter to the end. Clear becomes L-E-A-R-C. Using the same rule, what does nodes become? Well, we know what the rule is. Take the first letter of the front and place it at the end. Nodes become O-T-E-S-N because N moves to the end. The other options are wrong because they change the letter order in a different way. They reorder more than just the first letter. And the correct answer here is choice A, O-T-E-S-N. Which choice shows good everyday reasoning? Everyday reasoning means thinking ahead about what will likely happen and choosing the option that avoids predictable problems. Sending a file in a common format helps others open it easily, so it prevents a common issue before it happens. The other options are wrong because they create avoidable problems, bad timing, missing info, or unfair assumptions. And the correct answer here is choice B. Found this video helpful? Like the video, subscribe to online training for everyone, and have a great day. I'll see you in my next video.